Hello everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore, and this is the beginner series card, although this card would be really pretty for anyone to create. It is just simple stamping to create a frame for your sentiment, and so this is using our new painted season. So this one you can get as a bundle during celebration with the designer series paper. So you get the stamp set and the designer series paper. If you spend $100 during celebration, you can choose this. And this is one of our distinctive stamps. I love this stamp set. I did a card with it on Tuesday. You can check that out on my blog. But actually, I'm actually favoring this one, and it's the simple stamping one. So it's super pretty. You can use whatever colors you want. I decided to use all the subtle. So that's a little tip for you when you're a beginner, if you don't know where to go with your colors. I usually just will stick with like all the subtle collection, and I'll pick the colors that I like together with that, and that's what I did on this card. So this one I'm using Balmy Blue, I'm using Soft Seafoam, and then I'm using Petal Pink, and then I'm using Pure Pyjas. So those are the four colors that we're going to use for this card. So let's get started. So you're going to need a card base for this. I'm using the Petal Pink for the card base. So that is this one here. It's 5.5 by 4 1/4, our regular card base. And then you need a piece for stamping, which is 5 1/4 by 4. So this is what we're going to stamp on. So let's get started stamping. I'm using a bunch of these from this stamp set. So I'm using the fern, I'm using this leaf, I'm using this flower, and then these little kind of stars right there. Alright, so let's get started stamping first. I usually go ahead and stamp the largest image, which is the fern on this one. So I'm using the Pure Pyjas for that. And we're just going to go around our piece. And I am keeping the fern part towards the center. So you're just going to start stamping. And you're going to be able to stamp over some of these images too. So I'm going around all four sides. You can put them wherever you want. I like to do one on each side, and I usually just eyeball it. So then I'm going to put one more, I think right there, and I'm going off. I'm not doing the whole fern because I don't want to fill the whole thing. I want to leave a space in the middle. Alright, so that's our Pure Pyjas. Then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the flower in Petal Pink. And you can use either one of the flowers in this one. I just decided to use this one. And I'm stamping off again on these. I'm not stamping the full flower. Some I'm stamping more of it and some less. Just use your eye to see how you like it. Then we're going to go ahead and do the leaf. And this one is with the Soft Seafoam. And I'm pretty much just going to fill in spaces. I may come back and even do add something else, like maybe another fern, or, and you can, don't be afraid to stamp over the other one. I think I'll just add another leaf there. And I think that's going to be it for this one. And then I'm going to use the Balmy Blue, and we're going to fill in all the little spaces with this little flower here. And bring some up to the front. Do some off. You can do some off of the... And it kind of fills in that space. Let's see, one there. Alright, I think that's about it for that. And that is all ready to go now. So you can see you're going to get a different look every time you do it. Now I'm going to use some of the Memento Black. And we're going to stamp our sentiment, and the sentiment is from the Humming Along. It's this wishing you an amazing birthday. I love the font on that, and that's why I chose that one. And hopefully I'm going to get this straight because I don't want to get my head in it. And we're going to try to line this up so I can get this in the center here straight. Yeah, I did pretty good for not getting my head over it. Isn't that a pretty font? And now I am going to add this to the card base, and then I'm going to show you how you can step this up a little bit if you're more advanced. So this series is not only for the beginner, but you can certainly do it. And now you only need a few stamp ink pads and a few of the stamps, two stamp sets actually, and then you're done. But this is pretty just like that. Now I'm going to show you how to step it up. Now what I did was I used my Butterfly Gala, which is this one, and I stamped these two butterflies. I colored them using my Petal Pink blends here. And so here are my two butterflies right there. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my little glue dots here, and we're going to just step it up. We're going to bend the little wings. I'm going to put one here. And you can put a butterfly down here. And then we'll do one more. These butterflies are gorgeous. It has a punch to punch these out, so it's a bundle, the Butterfly Gala, and this is the punch that goes with it. And we're going to do this little one. And we're going to put that one on this side. So look how gorgeous that is, just to step, if you want to step it up. So here's the plain one, which is really a beginner card, and then there's the stepped up one. Alright everyone, if you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at StampingWithAmore.com and shop from my blog. I hope you all have a blessed day. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.